As you've seen in part 2,
The metis system is fully touch and voice enabled. While some people believe that the moment when the computers can outsmart the humans in decision making is close, I believe that the technological singularity is unlikely to be the dramatic event that it's currently feared to be. What that means is that the human brain will be the most powerful intelligence engine for potentially a very long time yet. That is why when designing the metis system, I didn't focus solely on automation. I truly believe that people are key and will be in the driver's seat for the foreseeable future. And therefore, I wanted to build a system that focused on how effectively and conveniently people can get the information they need. And one of the best ways of interacting with data I've found was with voice and touch. And I just wanted to quickly mention a few other more technical features of the system. It's extremely distributable and resilient. Just start up a node and the system will spread itself onto the node. If a computer goes down, the calculations that were running on it will be regenerated on other machines. A few quite novel things in the design have allowed me to achieve this with no operational centralization whatsoever. Each part of the system operates independently and knows what it needs. The entire web interface is built on a single principle of data views. I've already added things such as charts, tables, maps, alerts, code editors, etc. But if anything else needs to be added to the web interface, the system will support it with no changes in the metis core whatsoever. There's advanced scheduling as well. I thought this was actually quite important because when I tried working with the existing scheduling systems and languages, it was just too much pain, which I did not want to share with anyone. The repeatable modeling bit, as I've mentioned below here, it is possible to build models that may not be repeatable. But the system is designed in such a way that even if you use random numbers, those will be generated from a seed that you have complete control over. So, same parameters mean same results. The model proxies, I could probably have a separate presentation just for those. But in a nutshell, what they enable you to do is basically any form of what-if testing imaginable. There's also a novel poke communication architecture, which is fundamentally different from the existing push and pull ones. More on this in the next presentation and the paper I'm writing at the moment. If you'd like the system to alert you in case anything happens, the alerts and exception handling functionality is built in. And of course, if you'd like to suggest anything that might be of convenience to you, I've built the system from scratch, and so we'll be very happy to look into making it as useful as possible. As a little extra, I've added a few examples of how some of the more basic models are actually defined if you're interested. These show the convenient way you can describe your own processes within the metis system. This is an example of the scheduling capability I mentioned earlier. This is pretty basic, and there are a lot of other operators and filters you can apply to the schedule you're building. This is just an example of analyzing server data in real time, and this one is an example of calculating a company's net income from live data. The beauty of the system is that once you have this bit of code, this single model can be reused for both live calculations and for any projection or historical analysis calculations as well. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.